Hello, and welcome to day 21 of Selena Says Stretch. Today we're going to work on a wind relieving series. It's going to compress the digestive organs and give us a little bit of stretch in the low back and the hip. So pardon my transition lenses as they may darken out here in the sunlight, but here in beautiful Arizona you got to enjoy the outdoors while you can. So I've got my nice mat underneath me and I'm going to transition, so I'm laying on my back. Most of these moves in Series 3 can be done from your bed or on the floor, whatever works for you. So from here, just take a moment to relax, get yourself settled in, and then we are going to focus on the legs. So start by bending the knees, feet on the floor, knees pointing up. We're going to take this left leg and pull that knee into the chest. If you can only get part way, that's fine. You can place the hands behind the thigh if that works better. Whatever works for you, we're just going to pull that knee in, bringing it in super tight if you can, or just doing what your body allows. Now my head is turned to face the microphone and the camera, but keep your head in a gentle, neutral position, whatever feels comfortable. Now if this feels good to you, you can stay here. If you want more of a challenge, take that left foot and cross it over so it's resting on the right thigh. Anywhere along that thigh except the kneecap. You can start to feel more of a stretch into this outer hip. So tune into your deep breathing and just keep holding this stretch. The muscles will start to stretch after about 20 to 30 seconds, but we're working to hold the stretch a little longer and get down into those deeper tissues, the ligaments, the fascia, and the tendons. Those are the areas that cause us the most discomfort. If this feels good for you, the next level is to take that bottom leg, the right leg, and straighten it out. Now we're keeping this left knee hugged in. So you may feel that stretch change. You may feel it in different areas, or you may feel the stretch intensify. And either one of those is okay as long as there's no pain. You may want to create some ankle circles here just to work out into the feet, circling around in one direction. Just like we do in a forward bend, we're pushing that thigh into the belly to massage our internal organs and help the body detox. Let's change directions with the foot if you're circling. Take a few more deep breaths here. If you're even more advanced, that right leg, which is straight, you may want to lift it up off the ground. Definitely not necessary to get a good stretch, but if you have great core strength and if you need a little bit of a challenge, that's one way to amp up the pose for you. So whatever pose you're in, we're going to take one more breath and we're going to slowly release. Remember not to come out of any move too fast, slow and controlled. Slide both legs down. Take a few deep breaths, and we'll get ready to go over to the other side. So if you're working with me, we're going to bend both legs again. Knees facing up. Left leg stays here, right knee is bending in again. Wrap behind the thigh or under the knee, whatever works better for you. And just pull the thigh into the belly as best you can. It's not important that you get it in super tight or super far. It's just a matter of respecting your body and where your body feels the stretch. Remembering to breathe and remembering to keep the head in a neutral position, unlike me. If you're ready for more of a stretch, take that right ankle, cross it over the left leg. Wherever it lands or feels comfortable is usually good. And you can feel that stretch more into that outer right hip. And again, these gentle and simple stretches can be very effective. If you do a lot of walking or running, these are all great to keep the hips and the low back agile, mobile, free and open. Helps keeps the joints lubricated to reduce the pain. Now, if you want to take this up to the next level, we're going to straighten this left leg. Still pulling that right knee into the belly. There's really no right or wrong place to pull that knee into. You want to be able to still breathe. So for some people, pulling it more into the center of the chest feels good. For some people, angling it out more towards the shoulder feels better. So find which one of those works for you. And adding those circle rotations at the ankle to get into the feet. Our feet do a lot of work for us, so we want to be sure to treat them well. Changing directions with that foot if you haven't already. Checking on your breath. And if, only if, you need more of a challenge, lifting that left leg, the bottom leg, up off the floor. If you don't need that challenge, just go ahead and release it and stay in any of these first options and enjoy the stretch. And we're going to take one more breath here. Slowly releasing the legs. Now you can imagine that's called a wind relieving series because it's helping to push some gas out of the intestines. So if you did release some wind, know that that's normal. Continue to relax here and breathe. It's another great relaxing stretch that you can do before bed to help calm the mind and lower your energy into a more relaxed state. So I thank you for joining me today. Go with love, and I will see you tomorrow.